Hey everybody, it's Jamie. Today's video, if you haven't guessed, we are going to be talking about the new movie Jurassic World. Now, if you've been living under a rock, then obviously you don't know Jurassic World premiered last Friday and gained the biggest box office opening weekend ever. And so, as naturally, little, probably 5-year-old Jamie was screaming internally because another Jurassic Park movie came out. Of course, I had to go see it, so I went and saw it with my best friend and her boyfriend, and the movie was pretty amazing. The graphics were absolutely amazing. I really liked the characters that they had. It was really cool seeing like Jurassic Park as like an actual theme park, like what they originally intended. So all my dreams like of actually going to Jurassic Park were fulfilled with this movie. One of the major things that bothered me though was Claire. Not necessarily her character. I thought her character was good and it fit with the story and her personality was great, but the one thing that bothered me that has been the debate over the internet for the past few days is that she was running from T-Rexes and other dinosaurs in heels. And not just like heels, any kind of heels. They were nude colored, spiky, stiletto kind of heels. Sorry, but if I was running from a dinosaur, I would have kicked those things off a long time ago. Also, it probably wouldn't have been a big deal to me, but the original lady, Dr. Ellie Satter, was a total kick-ass woman. I mean, she was a woman, and she knew she was a woman, but she wore shorts, really good hiking boots with really good socks, her hair in a ponytail, no makeup, and when all the men were down, she was the one that ran out into the jungle to turn the power back on despite the fact there were velociraptors out there. Claire was not like that. Claire did indeed, she was gonna go save her nephews and yada yada, but like, if you were gonna go save your nephews out in the middle of like real life Jurassic Park, would you not change your shoes first? I mean, just grab somebody's shoes. There's probably tons of hiking boots or rain boots or just boots or good shoes in general just lying around. Change them. Do what Jane did in Tarzan and break the heel off and run around in really weird, probably really uncomfortable flats, but it probably been more comfortable than high heels. I know she's supposed to be like the head and manager of everything in this park, but you would think that she would only look like really nice when she had to do public appearances and not all the time. Like, again, if you're going out into the field of dinosaurs, you don't wear high heels. And she drives like I think she drove a Mercedes or something like that. You drive a Jeep in Jurassic Park, not a Mercedes. But yeah, I totally thought this movie could have used another kick-ass woman, and that's not what happened, and I was very disappointed in that. And also, there was a lack of women in this movie compared to the original one, which is kind of sad considering the original one only had 2 main ladies, one being Ellie and then one being the younger girl that I can't remember her name. So it was like, and then also, I don't know, you think with all the women empowerment stuff going on, that they would put a really powerful woman in a really epic dinosaur, I have to save my nephews movie. Just me? Now, I do think women in heels, like kicking butt, is total bad. But like, she didn't even fight anybody. She was running from things and driving vehicles, and how did she not sink into the grass and the mud? Honestly, I think the heels would have slowed her down. That was my biggest scuff with Jurassic Park. The storyline itself was pretty good. Again, love that the fact that we actually got to see the park as a park. Raptor Squad, best thing about the movie ever. Raptor Squad. And there was a raptor, her name was Blue, she was amazing. If you go to see Jurassic World for one reason, and one reason only, let it be the Raptor Squad. Chris Pratt also did an amazing job. Loved his character, was great. Can't wait to see Chris Pratt in future things. He's a really good actor. Oh, I think I was also reading another BuzzFeed article, and they were saying that how Jurassic World didn't even like give a nod to like newer findings of dinosaurs, like how raptors supposedly are a little bit bigger than a chicken and have feathers, but they totally did. There was one point where the scientist guy from the original Jurassic Park, because he's in there, he said, well, because they genetically modified dinosaurs, and he's like, well, if you didn't let me genetically modify them the way that you wanted them, then there's probably going to be a problem, blah, blah, blah. But he did, in fact, say that they modified them to look how people assume dinosaurs look. So they did nod to the fact that the dinosaurs in their park aren't necessarily true to life what was actually in the Jurassic age. So that was cool. I really liked Nick Robinson, who plays the older brother. He did a really good job. Like, I've seen him in other things, and I've really liked him in other things, but this was like he played the perfect stereotypical boy teenager, and then like towards the end when it all came down to it, and he was like to his brother, like, we're always gonna be brothers, I'm always gonna be there for you. Like, it was a good like sibling relationship, which I thought was good. It was a good modern sibling relationship. And then the little boy who, well, he's not necessarily little, but the guy who plays the little brother Gray, he was really good too. Like, he was like similar to the original little brother, where he was all into the dinosaurs and really excited and really into this. So that was really cool. I thought they did a really good like brother, on-screen brother relationship, which was really cool. The one thing though I wish Jurassic World would have done that would have been really cool is I kind of wish they would have pulled a Marvel and did like a scene at the end of the credits of like the original people like going to the park, or like seeing it on the news or something and being like, I told them that was going to happen, or we knew that was going to happen, or oh my god, they actually did it. Like something really like short and scene like they do in all the Avengers movies and stuff like that, because that would have been hilarious and been really cool to bring like more of the original cast back in and not just the Asian scientist guy. Yeah, I think that was it. I would give the movie a big thumbs up. I would recommend you go see it. I ended up seeing it in 3D, which I don't know if it would necessarily make a difference in 3D versus regular movies. It wasn't like there was things coming at you. I mean, it gave amazing like depth of field, but there wasn't like enough like things like feeling like you're in 3D. I think it would be really cool probably to see in IMAX because of like the surround sound and the curved screen and stuff like that. But otherwise, I think just regular movie standard, I don't know what you got, just standard movie, I don't know what that's called, but just the regular movie tickets, I think it'd be just as great. I was really excited for this movie because it was another movie that was coming back from my childhood, because I remember there's tons of memories packed in my brain of me and my two best friends when I was little, Travis and Ty. We would watch this movie all the time and run around in the backyard and pretend, and great times. So I'm really excited for this one. I'm also really excited for Terminator and Star Wars, because those are also from my childhood, big influences, big things that I remember that I cannot wait to see. It's gonna be great. This is gonna be the year of like childhood, like even though I was not there when any of these movies came out, they're a big part of who I am, and I'm really excited that they're sequels, and well, it wouldn't be sequels, it would be many sequels later, that they're really coming out, and it's exciting. And so let me know down in the comments below if you've seen Jurassic World and what you think about it. Do you agree that like Claire should have put on some like hiking boots and been a little more Ellie style, or did you thought she was total badass running from T-Rexes in her high heels? Could be seen either way. I've seen good arguments for both. Please give this video a big thumbs up. It really helps me out. And also give it a thumbs up for Jurassic World on opening weekend. I braved the crowds. Also, while you're down there, hit that button down below and subscribe to my YouTube Confetti Nation. I will throw as much Jurassic confetti at you as humanly possible. Also, you guys can follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, and Pinterest. I will see you guys sooner rather than later. So goodbye.